Hello, this is Dr. Cunningham. This is a time of year during the holiday season and also leading up to the new year. I always focus on self evaluation. What have I accomplished? What am I able to celebrate? What is an ongoing goal? And what do I plan on accomplishing next year? And because of my self evaluation, I am reminded of how life lessons even started. Life lessons did not start with me being Dr. Cunningham. It started actually in 2014 when I was completing my dissertation. And so in 2014, I embarked on the journey of being able to share my life. Why did I decide to share my life? I wanted to share life lessons, not only because of the research that I had done that focused on the lived experience of individuals, which was phenomenology. That's a particular methodology in qualitative research. I also realized the importance of making sure that I documented my journey. Why? Because at 5 years old, I knew I wanted to be a doctor. What kind of doctor I was going to be, I wasn't sure. At the same time, it was a long standing goal. So to start off at 5 and then to go away to school to become a doctor starting at 26, 20 or 21 years of life had occurred before I even started seeing the light at the end of the tunnel with regards to that particular goal. And so I thought it was important for me to be able to document it. Not only because of the fact that there was a part of me that was so elated and also even shocked at being able to accomplish it, partly, but at the same time, too, I recognized that along the way, there were a lot of uh, life situations that could have gotten in the way of me being able to accomplish. Even just the fact that the goal required so many years of time before getting to the end result. And so it helped me to really hone in on what it required of me to be able to accomplish being a doctorate. Now, December of 2014 is when I actually defended my dissertation. And of course, it was accepted with a few changes. And of course, the changes were made in 2015. In August of 2015 is when I conferred or actually received in paper my hand received paper in my hand saying that I am now Dr. Norja Elizabeth Cunningham. And so at this point, it's been about, what, 7 years since I've been a doctor. And I tell you what, even since having the paper in my hand, it's been a journey. And so my hope is to encourage individuals that have particular goals that they feel like might be out of sight, and also that may feel like it's insurmountable. At the same time, it's always possible, as long as you set your mind and your energy and your focus to it. And of course, it requires belief. And of course, it requires particular strategies to assist with keeping you motivated along the way. So that's the purpose of life lessons. I recognize there are a lot of individuals that provide life lessons in their own way. And my hope is just to add on to the life lessons because everyone's lived experience is their experience. And so they will have different perspectives regarding life and ways to be able to make it through life. There are some similarities, but there's still no one that has lived the life of being Norja Elizabeth Cunningham. And so my hope is today is that you all will utilize this time of year to be able to evaluate what you have accomplished, where you are now, what is an ongoing goal, and then what are your goals for next year or even the next 5 years? Because I have goals for a number of years, honestly. And I will continue to make sure that I provide life lessons. Now, life lessons started off as a blog on WordPress 2014. And then it actually turned from a WordPress blog to books that you can find on my website, www.necllc.website. And then it turned into vlogs, which have included not only sharing my information, but also being able to interview others so that they could share their lived experience and maybe any wisdoms that they would like to share. Now, life is definitely an interesting path because it has its highs and its lows. There are times where we're going through particular situations or scenarios where we have to hold on to hope, hold on to faith, hold on to love, hold on to what causes us to think about purpose and passion. At the same time, there's a lot of fun regarding life. And so my hope is that during this particular season, everyone is able to find joy, and then also is able to really dig deep within them with regards to their faith, their purpose, their love, and be able to utilize that if they are going through circumstances that they find to be difficult. I, of course, wish everyone well, and I thank you so much for joining me on my life lessons journey. And my hope is that everyone is able to find something that is of benefit to their life. And look for more. Look for more, not only vlogs on my website, but then also books. There's going to be a lot more material that I produce because there's so much in me. And I believe that for each and every human being, that God has given each and every one of us particular talents, particular gifts, particular skill sets that we can always improve upon, as long as we are making sure that we are sharing that with our community, making sure that we are showing up as our greatest selves at that moment, because there's always room for improvement. Okay, so I wish you all well, and I thank you all for being on this journey with me, and I encourage you to celebrate even now where you are. Don't wait until you've accomplished what you feel like you have to accomplish in the next 10 years. Make sure you celebrate along the way, because it definitely makes the journey more enjoyable. Have a great one.